Alright, Pox community, what's up? Bombman007 got another match for you tonight. Boy, it's a dinger, man. Plus a special treat for you guys out here. I have got with me live the man from UD, Mr. Caine1138. What's up, Caine, man?
Chilling out, man. Preparing for this match. I got CorpsE on my header and don't want to give too much away, so ready to chill and roll with the punches.
So he's going up against CorpsE, lead developer. Some love him, some hate him. I mean, that's just the way it is, brother. What's your take on Mr. CorpsE, Caine?
CorpsE has actually been one of my favorite players for the longest time, mainly because I feel like he knows what he's doing. He knows the ins and outs more than anyone else, and I feel like I can learn more from watching him play than probably anyone else.
So, Caine, we've got CorpsE playing a Forglar Swamp Savage Tundra, a little bit different from his Forsaken Waste that he normally goes with. And as always, you're playing full faction Underdepths. I know sometimes you mess with splits, but tonight running full faction, and he's gone with Shard Seer Caine, and you've got an Enforcer on the mix. So, how confident do you kind of feel? Have you seen this battle group that CorpsE has played yet, or you know, how confident do you feel going against that combo?
Against CorpsE, you know, I haven't really watched him much. To be honest, I don't really watch any games because I don't like my opponent to be in my head. I want to be in there.
So there you go. After you know what you're doing, don't watch people so that you'll be in their head. All right, excellent start, man. You got a Cave Runner and an Enforcer out. So looks like you're actually going to kind of turn the heat on him, maybe. And there's the new Forsaken Waste, Forglar Swamp Legendary, the Elder Mercworm. Dude, that thing's got a ton of abilities.
Looks really stout, and this is the first time I'm going against it.
Bach Enforcer uses Command Dodge to give those guys one free dodge ability here, and Caine's going to go ahead and stealth the Cave Runner now. So you're going to go ahead and try to pressure the font there, Caine?
Currently, I'm taking an approach where I want to build up my forces so I have enough to stop that Caine before she does some real damage.
Shoal Magus kind of caught a buff here with all the vampire changes, Ally, Forsaken Waste, and Perseverance. Of course, Bleed. So the Shoal Magus, you know, kind of put back on the map, Caine, would you consider it a power rune, or, you know, or is it right where it needs to be?
My current feel is that Enforcer and Shoal Magus are my alternate damage. I'm avoiding a magic module because I don't feel the need to face too much new material at this point. He thinks, I don't know, but he thinks my Cave Runner is going after his font, so he's wasting some AP. That'll give me a slight advantage.
So Cave Runner, he anticipates that you're going to push that font when in fact we know that you're kind of sitting back and going to try to amass some forces here. The Imp Familiar, that was one that was released a while back, passive champ from Underdepths, and Caine, I've seen you run it in just about every battle group you run. It seems to be just like a staple in your battle groups. You always seem to build around that little dude. Is it really worth the 62 Nora? I mean, you know, a lot of folks don't think it is, but I mean, you seem to.
Well, it's a lot more worth it now that Doom is only 4 plays instead of 6. It really wasn't so great, except for in spell benefit battle groups where you were gaining favor and sacrificing the original, but now you can actually use it to get rid of super champs. Oh, hey, guess what, Bombman? CorpsE says edit out his curse words.
I hear you, man. Fortunately, I don't know if we're going to be able to see his cursing unless he activates it through his characters here. Ouch! KU 19 damage on the mages. That stings, brother.
Yeah, here's another 15 or so.
And now he's poisoned and jolted. And then with that thing having judgment on there too, I mean, that could be another quick 20 damage. And that's going to do it for Shoal Magus, unless that Cave Runner's in there to absorb that psychic ping.
He'll still have 2 or 1 left, I think, won't he?
Well, he just got jolted and poisoned, so...
Oh, okay. I missed the poison.
Yeah, that Murkworm dude, he's 2 dots. Oh wow, he's not going to take a chance. So there goes Perseverance, and then the ping will finish him up. Another one of Caine's favorites, the Ember Wasp, deploys that, and there's the split with the Imp Familiar. Caine, are you still all right here, or has that really put you in a bind?
Depends on my draws at this point. What I need to recover from it is still hidden. But it's a good thing he used his Font Blast spell then, because then I wouldn't have been able to deploy Wasp. I hope he doesn't have a second one.
The Immunity Psychic just bounces the ping off, so that's a good thing. Man, the problem is that worm can really lay down some nasty damage here with an attack and then a judgment immediately following.
If he moves up, the worm dies.
One to 2 attack range, though. We'll see. Okay, he does move up. Chill Shard on Shard Seer. Down goes Enforcer.
Lucky again. If he finds the Wasp, it's probably over.
Okay, so Caine holding out for the Wasp here. He moves the Shard Seer down to try to ping it now. We'll see if it works. Nope. No dice there. Now, Caine, in the description, that says short-lived 2. Is that right?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
For some reason, I was thinking short-lived 1. Okay, so now it's down on a 8-turn counter. Uses the Cave Runner's Firebomb to do some area of effect damage here. And I guess at this stage you're just trying to stall. Is that right?
Yeah, that's pretty much the strategy when you're using Doom to get kills. It takes 4 plays for it to kill. So what you want to do is you just mitigate whatever damage you can deal during that 4 rounds.
Okay, so if you're wondering, Avenging Flame, there it is. When the target is destroyed.
Oh, by the way, it cost me 70 Nora for that spell.
70 Nora. Now, why was that?
Because it takes 35 when you cast it, and then when the unit dies, it takes another 35. It's not supposed to. It's supposed to only take 35 when you cast it.
Oh, wow. So it's a double hit. Okay. Wow, so Corpse cleans up the lower font there, leaving just the Ember Wasp for you now, Caine. Are you in dire straits here, or you still feeling pretty confident?
Oh, totally. If he's even aware of the fact that I have a Wasp in play, it's over. But I'm going to go ahead and move as though he doesn't know.
So I guess we're anticipating Fire Wasp with Borgos Blast and a couple of nukes to put it down, huh?
Corpse was asking me about the bug, so he told me to tell him about it after. He said it was good.
Ouch. And that's going to do it for the Wasp. Caine, looks like Corpse kind of outmaneuvered you on this one, brother.
Yeah, it happened. He's not a bad player. I mean, like I was saying, he's someone to learn from.
So you told him we was recording one, huh?
Yeah, I figured it would be disrespectful for me not to tell him.
All right, good
Don't
stuff.
want to be a jerk, you know.
Okay. So Caine has transfigured here. Got an Ember Wasp floating out there. With the Psychic Ping, it's going to be a little hard to escape. So I guess we'll see if Caine's able to pull off a miracle here. Well, Caine, coming from Kalisk himself, he said Caine1138 is one of the funnest players to watch because he has seen you been not have a single fawn under your control, be completely outnumbered 10-1 on units, and still pull out wins. He said, man, Caine is just one of those players that you can never count out until it is game over. So, you know, that come from, you know, very high-tier player. So,
yeah, me and Callis go way back. You know what? He's beaten me probably 100-1. I'm exaggerating, but I think I've only beaten him one time. But I'm glad, you know, that he appreciates my play style so much.
Corpse
58 hit points on that shrine is pretty easy. Pretty easy to accomplish if I can ever get there.
Yeah, I think you're going to run out of time before you get to pull it off here, brother. But I tell you what, man, you did have a pretty strong adversary, and Of course, you also ran up on some runes you hadn't seen before, being the Mercworm and stuff.
Really like the sprite on that worm.
Corpse goes for the banner, Pop goes the shrine. Caine, dude, tough match this time, brother, but we certainly appreciate your time and the commentary, brother.
Hey, thanks for taking the time, man.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we'll see you next video.